Flash Flood was Illinois' first Smash Ultimate Major, held on February 28. This 8-tier tournament featured Spargo, Elijmin, Miya, Peabnut, Syrup, Asimo, Toon, Red, and more. There were also some notable DQs, including Candle, Free Kayflock, and AnthonyIsntCool. Additionally, some players lost very early, such as Yeast, who lost to Apple, while others like Castle, Omega, and Elijmin were eliminated offstream. So this tournament will definitely have more upsets. Enjoy the best of the top 64 and find out who will make it into the Flash Flood top 8.
Because, Spargo's played light who knows how many times. And at a super top level. But P-Easy, he recently at the zoo, he just beat Apollo Kage actually. And
that's enough on it. Now we've got a glowing cloud. You got to get out of the corner here. There is the drill.
Oh,
no confirm on it, and that F-tilt's going to take it. Yeah, knowledgeable on this matchup. A lot of the P-Easy kind of psyched himself out a little bit, but we need to still hold a lot of the confidence that we have in our character, right?
One, Spargo knew already what the correct option was and just went up and covered it immediately, getting him off stage to get that Blade Beam kill so early. Honestly, very impressive for him.
I love the stall coming out from P-Easy, but it's just not enough. Untechable with the
biggest things that people tell me when I ask about improvement in the game is they say that one of the biggest things is mixing up timings. Even if it's like a frame where you wait longer at the ledge.
That's something Spargo's looking for, then immediately going for the dash attack. But unfortunately, Spargo is just too powerful with these up airs, and this is a bad position to be in.
Yeah, thank God that PZ continues with the stalls that he has. Oh my God, the offstage cross slash.
Almost. Can we find something for P-Easy?
Oh. Wow. Yeah, that was definitely, that back air was really smart because
to roll and still see just a little bit too late because the up tilt is just enough anti on it to prevent you from getting that electric. So, oh, what a good call out. So, Asimo trying to get as much compilation. Wait a minute. Kazuya routes.
Uh-oh.
Look out.
Oh,
not quite.
Narrowly missed. That definitely would have been.
One of the things that I'm over and over again in this situation is Kazuya is going to be all scary, and Asimo kind of looks him in the eyes and says, I don't think I'm scared of you. Whoa, I spoke wrong! Four already. Electric up smash, electric up B starting to kill now with Rage Drive. Electric up B definitely killing now. You might be dead here. And there it is.
Okay.
This is scary. The shield pressure from Asimo is so strong. The routes, up smash. You're dead.
Who needs shield? Who needs shield?
What shield? It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Fighting back to center with the nair.
Okay.
I love Asimo's approaches with full hop. It gets around the electric super nicely.
I love it. I love the air mobility that, whoa! You're going to see a backer come out from Asimo here. How's the edge guard looking? Up B back the ledge. Looking for a fake one, and you're dead, unfortunately.
The fake ledge trump wasn't even responding to catch the teleport recoveries and the F-tilts and whatnot, and then finding the Wolf Flash to take the stock on the other side of the stage. What a powerful opener.
Yeah, and I don't know if you saw
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Oh, to, like, drown him out before you can drown you out. This is Flash Flood. gotta let him.
Ooh! Oh, what a catch coming out from ArcD. See what Jackal really wants to go for before finding that option and catching. What in the world was that back here?
What was that?
Stop the stop deficit at the very least, and even up the percentage as well. ArcD is having a hard time trying to find something and is allowing Jackal to really run away with this, but we're able to find that down tilt into the back air. There's no escaping that.
It seems like this is probably the most pivotal moment of this game so far. Whoever gets this.
Oh, there it is. I love that so much.
ArcD right now.
Yeah, ArcD stepping back for a moment and saying, in this moment, instead of trying to swing super aggressively with like a nair or something, this is everything that he needs right now. Another 2-frame and another one with the down tilt.
All right, Jackal, how do we get out here? Fair. All right, Blake, good defensive play. All right, getting caught by the dash attack. And another back air.
Dodge, right, to avoid getting back air.
Flame into auto reticle. That was the first time that Jackal's been hit by either of those moves so far in this set, and it's happening in the game 4 when he's down a bit. That's gotta hurt a lot.
Really coming alive here.
Oh yeah, I think the Michigan boys in the back are really powering it up too. Every time, I don't know if the people in the back can hear, but we got the Go Rodrigo chance coming in, and I love to see that. I love to see people root for the guys.
The back air entirely by rolling in on the platform, knowing that we missed attack, right? Yeah. Now we've got to get off the ledge, and here comes Jackal, sharking in the water, just jumping. Can we find something?
There when the explosive flame crowd was so smart, and the missed tech into the down smash.
Full stock, but this is still 0, almost to death. Can we find something? Can we find a quick stock? Another nair. We're going to go high for that jump read. No, but it doesn't matter. Back on the ledge. Can you find your way in? Can Arcty actually find a way in? And we
the
cannot.
nair.
That is a 0 to death 30 seconds into game number 5
Oh, yeah.
for Arcty, right? We're having a hard time finding the stop, really securing it. And again, here it is. Look at that dash dance sitting right outside of Arcty's burst range. Jackal doing everything he possibly can, and another Wolf Flash to take the game
Jackal.
set of game 5. What an amazing showing from Jackal. And then using, like you said, that flashing Mach Punch to avoid the explosive flame, and we're still alive somehow. What are you doing?
That beat out Bear, bro?
Can we confirm with the down tilt? No, we cannot, like, immediately buffering shield there, right? Knowing it's like, hey, the explosive flame is coming, and I gotta be careful. We're able to find a little bit of Sharkin on the platform, but oh, that flashing Mach Punch is gonna take it. A very scary position if you're Apple Reviewer. We're able to find a little bit of something to kind of like stop ourselves from being in disadvantage, but no full stock. And unfortunately, that's a down air into an up air.
It's the game plan here. He's like, you know, Luis is like, I've seen a lot of people say like, oh, B-Brawler just does the same combo. Like, you know, Apple Reviewer is showing us here, like, you know, maybe we can do that one combo and it's good, but I'm gonna show you something different.
Yeah, exactly. So fantastic stuff coming up from Louis Money though. Able to find a little bit of
Oh, the
something.
soft spike, that's gonna, wow, okay.
Wow. No extra legroom on this flight. It is just destination me. And oh my gosh, he might be dead here. He might just be dead here. Fantastic stuff coming out from Apple Reviewer. To see if he can find a proper stock, we're going to feint and jump out of the corner. Can we find a little something? No, he cannot. No up air on the...
oh, the last hit of the explosive flame. Oh, I don't know what happened, but Apple Reviewer just pointed the crowd.
Not feint jump, but love that like drop down, jump back onto the platform, onto the stage, right? To kind of see if he can force Louis Money in an uncomfortable position. But Louis Money stealing his nerves and not letting it happen. But no jumping away. No, he tried to jump there. No jumping away.
Potential with his teleports. And
right.
Like any other situation, I think he probably would have died much earlier.
But here comes Apple Reviewer. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. Wow. You're just dead. You're just dead. He was able to get that up tilt into the grab down throw. So you really need to find creative ways and really cheeky ways to find a stock. Because if you don't, Louis Money's going to do this, right? He's going to put you at 77. He's going to put you at 0. He's going to push it to a game.
That's how this game goes. Because it's been very close. Like, that last game, yeah, like, Luis was up 2 stocks.
Ooh.
Yeah, but it was on, like, you know, he was on 160%. Oh, my God, wait.
Oh, we saved our jump, but not enough. Money is allowing himself to get hit sometimes, but is not allowing Apple Reviewer to really get too much out of it. But unfortunately for you, that's a full stock, and all of a sudden, it is last stock for the two of them.
Last stock, game 5, Peabnut with a gigantic amount of rage, but whiffing that grab just barely. Luis applying all the pressure off stage, down tilt into the weight, pulling out the air dodge with the bear, and that will be Luis, you know, showing the respect. Game 5, you know, that was his old nickname, Mr. Game 5.
Yeah. 100%. You know, the one thing that I was thinking about is maybe it makes Sirdank's recoveries a little bit easier, but the trade-off for having the flashing Mach Punch is so strong, and Sirdank will be flying out with that.
Traffic be damned. Let's just go for an up smash.
I'm just going to up smash the other direction. Why not, right?
Oh, good avoidance.
Uh-oh.
Good avoidance.
Okay. How does she hit me?
That definitely
died?
That was not supposed to kill.
Sure not. Oh.
Do another ledge trap, and we're playing a little bit safer, but he's going for reads instead of reactions. Oh, that was a great follow.
Wow, that was really good.
Excellent from Asimo.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so Asimo loves getting hit by the down smash.
That's a kill, though. It's just going to attack on a lot of percentages.
Oh, yeah, and, you know, something that I remember specifically, ooh, with put some stank on it, too. Jeez, man. Tried to agree with down smash, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man. Falcon dive. Once again, that move is, wow, all right. No kill screen, no Fark, nothing.
Love that. Thank you, UGS. Thank you, Sarah's, Bolby, Polaroid, the rest of you guys. Let's get back into the action. Sirdank on game 3 is just making it look easy.
But Sirdank trying to catch these roll reads here. Ooh, looking for a flashing Mach Punch idea. I like the idea, but not. Whoa, tick jab in 2026?
That's interesting.
Wow, it's Haunt on the platform too. Very creative with that angle. Unfortunately, Falcon Dive just covers so much space, able to cover the whole platform and behind him and in front of him, and it does so much for him.
Until getting some space here.
Sirdank looking alive. Are you dead?
Yeah, the falling up air into IDJ.
It feels like Big Boss is in control of the situation, and unfortunately, that up air is going to kill. Yeah, I mean, Big Boss is doing such a good job of taking control of his situation, making sure that Steve plays by his rules, but I think that might be dead.
Just up tilt 1 into up smash.
Yeah, why not? That was a big guy. Apparently, he was able to fit under there.
I love the use of that laser, too.
Ooh, Gyro coming back down. Look out.
Nothing doing.
Nah, not quite.
Here. I mean, we know it. No iron. We can't get off the ledge here. But you just neutral get up swing. Big Boss, you got to cover that.
Oh, with the Gyro. Gyro said, hold down neutral for me, little buddy. And so now we're going to get that fair off stage, and that's going to be select the end of Gyro. I mean, that up air falling out was a bit tough, but the first hit, nah, not quite. That backer is going to absolutely seal the deal. And unfortunately, Steve does have diamonds now.
But how are you going to pull it out?
Uh-oh. Oh,
Gotta get the
jab
crafting
the
table.
wrong way. And Big Boss is a little bit scared, like, oh, you're absolutely dead. No questions at this time. Trying to mix up that DI so we can kill him a bit earlier with that, but it might be impacting him in a bit of a negative way. Calling out that he wants to go for that anvil there. That's my up tilt. That's my up air you want.
That was a great empty hop and then following Char's follow-up option in the air. Goodbye!
You're dead!
He's a light character at the end of the day. He really is.
Wow.
Okay, continuing to fight. Okay, there you go. Down tilt, approaching, but the down smash ripped a little aggressively. They're both swinging at nothing. They both missed too much, but Char.
Strong.
I mean, Char, he's approaching. He has to approach.
Yeah, he has to, and that's kind of like the name of the game here. Char realizes that, oh my goodness, I'm down a whole stock. I am a little bit scared. That F smash, although...
You put yourself in such a bad spot, Big Boss. Your entire lead is gone because you kept approaching. Just play with the gyros, play with the lasers. That's all you needed to do.
Take your time, Big Boss.
It's
you
too
can make
late
this
now.
happen. This up air might kill. Yes, it will.
Some
And
relief.
there it is. Yeah, Big Boss, pretty excited to get that win.
Reversed, and Icon now small onus to approach, and that's a good one right there.
Ooh.
Fantastic. You missed the tech. You're definitely eating a death.
Both of these stocks have been, both the Peabnut stocks have been back air. And I'm gonna have kids. I'm gonna get up head. We're gonna set up this family house. But now Peabnut took over the house, and unfortunately the percent cap is dead even by 0.1%. But the ledge trump back air. Think about all these situations. Really thinking deeply about the situations he's in. You know, trying to find the spot where he's gonna get out. The combos from Peabnut, that was amazing. That he wanted, but now he's got Peabnut in the Joe situation. But Peabnut just drops to the platform. Icon's on his last stock.
Last stock, a high percent, definitely kill percentage here. That back
It's scary.
Oh, that's crazy.
I've never ever in my life have I seen that move kill before. All right, I guess I'll take that.
4%, whatever.
Sure, why not? Yeah, man. Mega Man does not care, to be honest.
Okay, Icon's finding a good percentage here. Peabnut panicking a little bit. That's 2 up tilts in a row. That's
bang!
That's a donkey kick.
Okay.
You're gone.
Okay. In their heads, they're playing a chess match against each other. And even deeper in the chess match, they're playing another chess match with their notebooks in their hands. It's one of those situations where you have to be smart about it. And it is last stock. Serdang's up 3-1 against Spargo, but not to take away from Peabnut.
You looked away.
Icon.
You looked away.
I looked away for the wrong second, and now Icon.
Right now, Icon 95% on the back foot. Truly, again, approaching Peabnut is so difficult.
Oh. Surely not.
No, this is it.
No
way.
But
he falls out of the second hit.
That is
it's
so
the second
sad.
hit if the up air connects. It's a
know.
Shoryu.
Absolutely is a Shoryu. Or maybe like a Tatsumaki of some kind, some way to kill him, and unfortunately, that's just it. Or eventually, at a high enough percent, Fair will just kill outright. It doesn't really matter at this point. I've seen people get to 300%, and they're going to eventually get hit by the most random move and die, right? So here it is, tick, 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 tick. And so, I mean, I can just really think about that situation and play around it that way.
Yeah, it just provides coverage, but man, the back air, too much. Peabnut can just maneuver around it or even break through, but the up air's chaining.
Yeah.
How do you
This
land?
is so scary.
You can't get down on the ground. Where are your feet?
Unfortunately, I think your back air is going to come out here, and that's just going to be the game.
Yep, no recovery there. And Peabnut takes it in 3-1 fashion.
3-1 fashion. Peabnut versus Icon. An amazing set.
Right? And we'll see what the option is here, right? We're able to get a quick up air and a nair. Oh, catching this jump with the Raptor boost. Really good stuff opening coming out from Dank here.
All right, so I have a question for you personally. If you have watched a lot of Dank and you really do feel that way about him, how do you feel about the comparison between him and Andrik? Because they have to start things off, you know. It was Spargo, you know, flubbing the recovery at the end, but, you know, still, it's a sort of death to open things out. Not everyone can do that.
What an air dodge coming out from Dank there on that recovery, by the way, to immediately go for that up air. And Spargo
catches up smash.
Yeah, able to find a little bit of something there. And there's Dank able to find a quick nair, but no full conversion, right? Spargo swinging out of the corner is like, I'm not going to let that happen. Not again. We have a fully charged limit. Amazing parry coming up from Spargo there. Tech in place coming up from Dank. We're able to find a little something, and that limit cross slash taking the stock.
But I did not expect, like, the limit cross slash to catch, like, his toes there or whatever happened.
What a parry coming up from Dank, by the way. And triple up air, right? We're able to find a little something. No down air for him, right? We're not going to get caught by that. And immediately back airing him out of the limit. Oh my god, what in the world is happening here at Flash Flood? Off round start, right? And immediately going for another jab. And look at that dash back coming out from Dank there. Just not allowing Spargo really any time to move. And unfortunately for him, that's a jump. But Spargo said, if you're taking the stock, you're coming with me.
I don't like that everyone's cheering for you, bro.
Ooh, that late nair into the side B. Really good stuff coming out from Dank. Another trade for him. Is that another stock?
Wow.
What is happening?
Wow.
What is happening? Right? We're able to take a very quick stocks up against Spargo here as we continue moving on. There's the double up airs and even following Spargo on the way down as the air dodge, but that limit cross slash is going to take another stock. Spargo is keeping pace and matching tempo.
Oh yeah, no, Sir Dank waiting right there, dropping the shield and just going right back, rapid boosting.
Oh, yeah, there's that up B out of shield. Dank loves that up B. It's one of his most powerful tools that he's so good at.
Yeah.
We're able to catch a landing with it. Oh my god, there's the knee! There's the stop knee! Dank taking it! Another game against Spargo.
That fair there was so great because the limit blade beam really whittled the shield down enough to where there was nothing he could have done defensively there other than just run straight away. But you don't want to corner yourself versus Spargo, so you just had to take that fair and look at the advantage into the stock that Sir Dank got from that. Wow.
Yeah, what a change in tempo coming up from Spargo here, right? Spargo's like, okay, I allowed you to play at the tempo that you wanted to. And unfortunately for you, but here is where Dank kind of makes his money. No down air for him, no two frame. We're able to parry the second hit of our, oh my gosh, of the, what is happening? What is happening? I can't speak. All out, now you're on the ledge against Captain Falcon. That could be so hard. Dank just sitting in shield waiting for it, is able to find the dash attack on Spargo, but here comes Spargo. There's that limit blade beam, but it's just barely enough for him. We're going to a game 5, ladies and gentlemen.
You said it yourself that his playstyle is quite unique, but it seems like this game he opened up, he was like, I'm gonna do the basic thing. I'm gonna get that little up airs, I'm gonna get the ladder. And now that they're resetting, he's just really trying to mix things in again. Spargo
able to force a SD there, right? But here comes Spargo swinging from the fences, right? Immediately swinging, and we're able to find an up smash, but no stock for you. But there it is, still no stock. Dank is somehow still alive. We're able to get the low recovery, but you have to get off ledge against that back air. And he's able to jump around it. Oh my gosh, he goes to the down air. No stock.
To get back, but
oh my god, that's the stock. That's the stock. Dank is up 3-1. We have to relax. Everybody has to relax for just a moment here because Spargo can still do stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
He has to be careful on the way that he decides to take center stage. He's able to find a little bit of something. Dank taking a high recovery route. We're able to find a down smash to send him back off stage, knowing that he likes to go to center stage there. We're able to find another grab. No up B for you. Dank just barely unable to make it back, but that's it. Spargo's forced to air dodge, and Dank takes it game 5 against Spargo.
That's the hometown hero. Oh my god, I'm seeing water go everywhere. I saw the headphones fall off. I saw the hat fly off. Man.
And you hear the crowd chanting Sir Dank's name. This is
the video about the tech with being able to like shield under, like to get the Pac-Man Bell not stun you for as long. I feel like a lot more people have been crouching. Like, you know, we saw Apple reviewer did before. Whereas like before, it was really pointed out because there was that one like old set of
rack up the damage and take the stock. But Asimo is doing a really good job. These run-up shields are really good. No full confirm off of that, right? No, not able to get to the strong Shoryu, but that certainly will be. But we're that's gonna take the full stock. And I think he didn't realize that C4 was on the stage already. So went for the air dodge to try and see.
God.
Whoa!
That was a deep bear for Ryu and into the Hadoken. If that connected, I wonder.
Yeah, he's dead.
To do it. No.
I don't know how to tell you that. I don't know how to tell you. He's dead. I love this little dance game that they're playing where the like you said, the Asimo using B reverse focus and the B reverse nades, but it's not gonna matter. We're gonna
being able to securely like just go high and kill him. You know, good insurance from AK, just leaving it right there. So you know, I'm gonna just let this. Do we got this?
Yo, bye Ryu. That's an unfortunate way to go out. Really good stuff coming out from Asimo there, showing really really good awareness coming out just in general.
Wow.
Shoryuken, there it is. We're able to find a little bit of something. There's that down air on that focus. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 hits is all it's going to take to get out of that. But we're able to jump back, no full stock though. Can we find something? Yes, we can, right? Because you're at 74%. And if you're not careful, like Asimo is so comfortable just sitting back and allowing you to just kind of play your game because he knows that he doesn't, the onus is not on him to approach anymore.
Oh yeah.
Goodbye.
Down. Oh, all right. Confirm with it. All right, that's the 3-1 and a handshake. If possible.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you gotta be cognizant if you're Snake. You gotta be worried about the situation and how it's gonna play. You know, Snake Game & Watch is such a interesting set. Oh my goodness, Miya is so aware of all the situations. Miya knew 5 seconds before the situation. I looked away. Gotta really think about, what does that mean for someone like Apple? What does that mean for someone like Hurt? I think we've seen Hurt maybe switch it up a couple times. I think we've seen, so We could see maybe a character switch, but to be honest, Apple isn't doing half bad right now. It was just kind of that one big stock change that happened from the bucket. So, you know, if maybe we can find some way around that, maybe we can see a different result for the next game. Playing now, he hasn't pulled a grenade in like 3 minutes. You know, like he just gets to sit there. The way Hurt plays, if you ever want to learn how to dash dance and you're a newer player and you want to ever learn how to be a snake player,
that Apple hasn't even pulled out a C4.
No,
He's
no
too
chance.
afraid, right? Like, unless Miya is off stage. Now you can pull it out, but you still have to be careful.
Ooh.
What a spacing.
That spacing was
what a
so
spacing.
good.
The recovery options usually have to go high.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can always use the bucket there. So that C4 doesn't actually provide a disadvantage tool at all for Apple. It's
Yes.
only when you can read out Miya in a scramble situation.
Even though that's the case, Miya has kind of like been very clear.
He just dropped that, right? Like he just dropped that?
I'll be honest, I don't know where the C4 came from. I think he reversed it and then dropped it.
Yeah, he just dropped it because he de-reversed.
They can go layers and layers and layers and layers deep.
Oh, no,
no, don't do it.
Don't do it to him.
No.
You can't do it to him
This is so
like this.
scary. If
Not
you're,
like now.
if you're Apple, you have to be more scared than
You can't
anything.
shield either.
You can't shield.
do anything.
It's like you're playing against Kazuya now. But he only needs to press down B instead of electric. Yeah, there you go.
Can't do anything. Yeah.
100% agree with you. I think we've seen it a couple times this set. They've been so cognizant. But speaking of cognizant, Apple's there with the up tilt.
Yeah, you approach with the C4 as pressure.
That happened earlier.
Miya pulls out the bucket unsafely.
Been in the corner, and Miya said, this spot, snakes love rolling. And he said, I'm going to up smash you, and you're going to pay for it. Oh!
You get back. What do you get off of this? Is a fully charged F smash going to do it at 48%? It does. My goodness, that's a strong move of the tip.
Like shy side B, shy back air,
right,
or something like that.
Oh. Both whipping just a little bit there.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, like I said. Oh my goodness. Can't do in this meta. Look at him. Are you kidding me? Take a look at him and tell me you can't do it.
Back throw, not going to kill unless you are at ledge. Can't find the edge guard, but Jackal's scared enough to not be able to drift. Good fast falling speed as Palutena, so you can chase up high with multiple aerials. Getting the jab, sends him off stage, and oh my god, read it out in cold blood. You can't snap with that side B.
Setting him up for like a tick situation. In the same way, if you jab someone and wait for their option, same way you jab someone and wait for their option, you gotta, you just downers it. A whole different beast.
Nair chaining, able to follow up. The up tilt catches the landing. You can see Louis Money is playing directly underneath Jackal at all times. Oh, read it out. Side B not gonna connect.
Thoughts and also play perfect neutral at the same time. It is one of the most incredible things about them.
Oh,
I love the air dodge.
And the down tilt still connects. 200% does kill. That was quite a high percent. Jackal not being able to find a kill confirm early, that was a problem.
Yeah, I was gonna say why did down tilt kill there? It's Wolf down tilt. I hit 200. I understand. So, jeez, Louis Money is JV3ing Jackal right now. Makes it happen.
I like the bait on it. You thought you were gonna go for a platform cancel.
Yep. I 100% thought he was gonna do that. I mean, into the slide F tilt, the boost F tilt for it. Jackal taking his time. See if we can find a space out of it. Down throw, down tilt.
Good
back air.
But you didn't respond fast enough on the return. Stay grounded.
This is so scary. Louis Money now off stage has to get back. Teleport on the
course
being chosen. Down throw, back air. Not going to come out. Knows the air dodge is safe for there.
That's
but
deep.
the air going way deep off stage. Jackal goes down.
Louis Money 3-0s.
Super rely on the fact that Steve allows allows you to put players in such unfamiliar scenarios like that, and they don't have their most powerful tool. But we're able to find a little bit of something.
On the mash, so no mash there. It's very good for Monty because that back air was looking like a layup. Monty not getting hit by it though. Getting hit by that one though.
Game Watch can struggle in this matchup is he can rack up a lot of damage on Steve, but actually finding the stock can be a little hard, but it doesn't matter if you can catch an air dodge into the ground with a down smash.
Monty off. There's been so much pressure applied here, and at the same time, no one's really dying. Oh, never mind, my bad.
Yeah, there's Monty. He's doing a good job with catching these high minecarts with an up B. He wanted a shield break. He wanted that shield break so bad there, and we're able to find the chef into the back air. We are going to be able to make it back, right? Because minecart does stop the momentum, but it doesn't matter. We got to, as we continue going on here, really, really good up B on the on that recovery coming out from him. But unfortunately for you, you're just dead. Yeah, stock. Toon, Monty living to see another day on it, but I mean, Toon is low on resources, and this is where, you know, you really need to start pressing the advantage against Steve, just like Monty just did, 200%. So that is max, or you've got Game & Watch at max rage, actually. So, like, just one really good opening for Monty, but it's not going to matter. We're going to immediately power straight.
I can try and cover next thing, which he did try and do, but it wasn't successful. Nonetheless, good idea for Monty, and also something he hasn't really done so far this set. So, you know, and you know, keep that early chef game.
Oh,
Nice.
Monty's dead. Monty's dead. Monty's just dead. Flash or something, right? Kind of really find a statement way to do this. But we have no pickaxe, right? We just broke it on that sword, and there it goes. Now we are even stocks. We're going to break this crafting table, right? Knowing that he doesn't have to press the issue. He can very, very easily just, like, I'm just going to sit back, right? I don't care. I'm gonna sit back, and I'm going to let you make the mistakes as it is by jumping into the minecart. Really good stuff coming out from Toon, taking that 3-1 over Monty.
7% of damage. It's looking like a lot that Serdank has to make up. However, something important that I think needs to be remembered is that in Japan specifically, whoa!
What?
Hold on.
He's heating up. He's heating up. What were you saying though about Japan?
Yeah, Japan.
Karage
Captain
mentioned?
Falcon is actually a much more like meta-relevant character.
They like Cap over there.
They do.
That's true.
So I'm.
Wow!
Whoa! The knee reversal.
Why do you suppose that is, Pro?
It does a whole lot of damage, so that's why we've been seeing
Yes.
it. Trying to keep up the legend,
What?
missing the Hulkin. You see the focus out online as well. Back to the center of the Pokeball into the
Oh my.
Shakunetsu coming out. And now Serdank just has to get off this ledge
Wow.
as quickly as he can. Unfortunately for him, coming out from Serdank in order to reestablish some of the space, actually going to be rolling away
Dank.
into the knee, just getting the dare way past full rage right now for Asimo, who is definitely looking to take Serdank stock where he stands. It won't be enough to do it just yet, but if he can take it from the ledge, absolutely making things a bit easier for himself.
Total opposite. Just the eye of consistency with his connections and with his openings, his strings. And Ashimo's demonstrating that so well. He's just racking up damage so much more consistently, and that's putting Serdank in a gross spot right here. Just doesn't have the leg. Has something in that department as well.
Ooh, okay, no, unfortunately, just going to be holding out on that rapid jab. If there's a Captain Falcon that's going to do anything, it's down here.
Yeah, and see, what I was going to say there is that I don't know if Serdank needs to be getting that aggressive or desperate to go off stage and find early kills, but that wasn't a desperation Serdank option. That type of thing is his bread and butter. He always goes for things like that. But now, with the chance to bring this to an even game, Serdank wasn't able to capitalize, and Asimo just shut down any idea of a comeback.
He can do it, and then, no, unfortunately for him, Asimo just going to be reading him with the focus and the Shakunetsu as well. Going to be bringing us back to this side of the stage, and the spike to finish out a 3-0 of the stage advantage versus Syrup, because you see he doesn't really have a whole lot of useful resources right now. You can see that bar is pretty low. Still finding the up smash. I'm gonna have to, yeah, not looking to actually find anything to punish the teleport. The TNT out active, and it actually interrupted.
Yeah, effectively from Syrup. So he started playing a bit more aggressive, and it's worked out. We could see a block blast, but it's just gonna be jab fair, jab fair.
Or he is starting to just wait for Syrup to come to him, but that's when he loses that stock.
Yeah, the early aggression is not always something that Louis Money can totally stick to. However, off the backboard and the up air is going to connect.
In a world of difference, because Syrup has absolutely decided that he's stepping off the gas. He says, I'm going to make my game. All right. Something with a big disjoint to connect, but it is,
whoa!
What a reversal from Louis Money.
The awareness of Louis Money to send that back air is just unbelievable. But now at 83% off stage, Steve just has a phone book of options to take the stock. Smart recovery, teleport straight down.
Louis Money going to be making himself back to stage, playing a bit more patiently, as you were saying, going for these down tilts.
Great jump.
Meeting its mark, the back air, not enough to take the stock. On the side B, definitely going to be doing it from that side of the stage. Stake his claim to the land, to the territory. The fair from Palutena is actually going to be following up a little bit after the minecart. Good up tilt, going to be following into the up air. What a game!
All the way back there, but Louis Money now has a chance to bring it super close if he's able to find another advantage state like that one.
Yeah, going to be hiding out underneath this plat. Oh no, it was so scary. He was trying to charge F smash.
Yes. Every time Louis Money sends out the bait, Syrup bites the fisherman. It's not what you always fishing now too. Wait a minute. Send that grab out. Ooh, up tilt back here. That just does it. Center stage, waiting on this platform, seeing if Syrup commits to anything. Eventually, Syrup commits to cornering himself, and Louis Money's going to be all over that. The last hit of Minecart sends Louis into the depths. Working out quite yet. Louis Money able to track, goes super low with the forward air. Back air would have killed, but facing the wrong way, Louis Money tries to find the down air, and back air cleans it up. We got a lead here for Louis Money in game 5.
Great finishing back air from Louis Money, able to get it and consecutively threading the needle over the hitbox of the minecart. So, oh no!
Palutena so tall.
It's so unfortunate holding his ground, keeping himself to try to get as many resources as he can, just trying to fill up that bar. Great back air from Syrup as now he's on the back foot. It is going to be the minecart that seals out game number 5 for Syrup.
One up air, but then immediately ejecting out of there, and now a grab and immediately off stage yet again.
Gonna go really low, still force into the corner, and that fair is gonna get it done.
Miya for holding steady, knowing that Wrath could release at any moment, and that it probably would lead to him losing this stock. That back air, middle of the stage, is trying to get a back air, anything to take this first game. 150% damn near onto Wrath. Bomb not exploding, so we got ourselves a tense situation. That back air refuses to lose this game for Wrath, but there is that second one. It's that second one.
Perfectly content to get a hit here, reset, and force Miya to approach.
These little pokes from Miya looked like they had potential, but at forward air away from taking this game 2, making it 1 apiece.
Okay. But you're starting to feel that heightened sense of urgency from Miya, but it's going to be too little too late
than it ever has in this set, and that's a ton of damage.
Threatening off stage again with those neutral beats, just a pepper. You know he's looking for the back air, but sometimes it just works out, man, because of that.
Yeah, and now he's got to slow way down. I expect to see him do just that in the middle of the stage, trying to get away from that underneath the platform, but that forward air of Game & Watch just missing with the back air, but that up smash
is set with how he's been getting his openings, just micro-spacing around, but now Miya finally getting an opening and another ledge trap opportunity.
And this, yeah, that neutral get up is going to get punished. To take the stock 62% racking up, and that is a lot heavier when you got only 1 stock and Mia's got 2.
And another back air, Mochi, another back air.
Forcing a game 5, but that, like I said, Miya is looking for one thing, and he does not. He can live with those back airs, and Rathan is not living that forward air. And we see Miya moving on to top 8
without even a single stock taken. But here we go, Peabnut getting a couple of up airs. But as I was talking, pretty much out of resources this Toon. Doesn't matter if you can up smash.
Yeah, and as you were saying, we are going to be seeing
to live at 155. Peabnut in the corner, and a back air is going to send him to his last stock.
Toon is playing on a razor's edge. A back air was almost the end of that first stock for Toon, but that forward air materials got himself a decent amount of iron now, but that Crash Bomber is going to lead into just 1 up air, but overextending just a bit.
Has the better defense. So far, it's been Toon as he starts to tack on this damage with this golden hand. Better frame data on those gold tools, and that frame data is going to help a lot when you get 1 dunk after the other.
But he's got to find something in this mid-afternoon, in this late afternoon setting of Town and City. Okay, that's a little something. Toon, very damaged. Crafting table now on the ledge. This is a huge opportunity for Peabnut. Nice B reverse, holding that pressure, but that up tilt to back air. Just slotting away with those back airs and that up smash, almost taking that stock. Just a Crash Bomber. Little bit of pressure, but whoa! Got to get rid of that Leaf Shield before taking that stock in your face. My frame data will out frame data you, so I'm just going to stay right here, and you got to deal with it.
And he's been dealing with it well, though. He's getting a lot of damage and getting a stock there once again on those platforms to find his way down, just to try to reset, because this is what happens when you get down, is you get down and out. Not going to quite find the stop, but that's a lot of percent for Toon. One more big one on that diamond. He's going to let it rip again, and he is 1 stock away. That stays too close, but Peabnut going to catch that roll of the backer, and he's barely alive.
My gosh, Town and City, you're supposed to help us here.
Here we go, explosion, but not going to get the spike he was looking for. Hunting with that back air, they're both looking for one. Has that diamond too, a lot will kill.
Toon was not falling. for that fake ledge trump, but the very... There we go! You can hear the passion in Toon.
In order to avoid the spring as well, they're going to be sending Spargo off stage already. Wrath definitely looking for anything that he can to trip him up. The spring into the back air.
As Spargo not too happy that F-Smash didn't connect, he's able to air dodge back to stage. Good recovery.
Yeah, very excellent spot dodge from Wrath. Going to be avoiding the business end of the F-Smash, but definitely going to be following that.
Back air, avoiding the spring. Look at the precision from the young man. Whoa, the footstool! Okay, not quite.
Yeah, I forget sometimes that Sonic is one of the few characters who can air dodge out of his up B. So
yeah, right. He gets that extra distance because of course he does, but eventually and pick a few defensive options in a row against Spin Dash, and sometimes he just runs up and side Bs. And it's really tough to tell when he's going to do which. And Roy is quick enough to run up on Sonic like that.
It's really excellent that he has so many options available to him. That side B from credit for Spargo though.
Yeah, and Spargo is just a stone wall in disadvantage. What kind of person gets sent into a tech situation at 160%? And Spargo looking to finish this up in dominant fashion. He's looking really good against Wrath, who's going to need a pretty big adaptation if he wants a shot here. 150%. We're seeing forward throw. Say, I want you close to me. We're playing the CQC right now. Play this weird game of whack-a-mole, but he's the mole and he's getting whacked. You know, it's just so tough to deal with. And Spargo's all over it.
Yeah, going to be trying to stall out that recovery, but oh no! Not able to get anything off of that, unfortunately for Spargo, but Wrath not even able to make it back to stage. Oh man.
That's so tough.
I was half expecting to see the players both pause and look at each other.
Yeah,
like,
say hey.
to like reestablish dominance.
Yeah, that's so good. The eye contact. They're both like smiling at each other, like how gorillas show teeth when they're like trying to intimidate each other.
Yeah.
Both of them up there snarling and growling. Oh!
Already trying to get a bit of his advantage, not able to make anything off of the spin dash, but he is keeping
what
a reversal from Spargo, not able to get the stock, but putting fear into the heart of Wrath as we get the neutral B once again to close out a 3-0 for Spargo.
Good hit in the corner. We saw the second stock from Monty. And we're so used to the patented advantage state from Game & Watch, right? And there's been very few opportunities for Monty to get damage, and it won't show how vulnerable Game & Watch can be in the right scenarios off stage.
And very, very vulnerable. Now sitting at 125%. Anything is going to be the end, and it's gonna be that back air. It just does. It's just not as it's not as impactful as
consistent.
I guess. Yes, there you go.
But here's some good consistent damage, and that's going to be a rare edge guard on Palutena. Lead, but Monty continues to stifle, but going into the loving wings of Palutena is going to be who's going to stop to that explosive flame.
Everything that Monty is throwing out with that shield specifically, and even clipping the bomb with the nair, but can't land at the moment. That up throw, man, oh man. I've seen a lot. So much damage on Louis Money, all on the ledge.
Louis Money does have the option to teleport cancel out of the corner too with those platforms from Palutena. Just dashing through, a back air, a forward air. Monty finally going to get that explosion on the ground. And
Never gods. That is keeping him out of that ground. There we go. Taking that goddess to keep him out of there, but not enough grace can save you. Watch's survivability is higher than I have ever seen a Game & Watch have it, and Monty going deep for that back air, not getting it, connected with that drop down up air. The nair lands on the platform. Monty gets, okay, there's one. Yep, there it goes, right out of there. And gets hit with another up B, 177. Louis Money has to play an absolutely perfect stock for the rest of this game, but they push to the down air. Steve, who? Game & Watch could do the same thing as Monty.
They're so characterized, especially compared to Game & Watch, who is just this like faceless monster, just walks forward and beeps at you. Pit is like, oh no!
Just hurt over there.
Yeah, Big Dub Toon takes it over Peabnut.
Yeah, really awesome stuff. As we come back, side B actually going to get not the priority over the chef, but great back air. I'm really glad that you mentioned it. We do see Sir Dank actually doing a really good job of contesting these fairs. Not going to be able to contest consistent at the ledge.
This is 5,000 PSI in corner. This pressure is immaculate. I can't believe how long Ploopy was putting that up. Eventually, Serdank, I was going to say he got out. He didn't even get out. He just got a moment to breathe, but immediately Ploopy sucks the air out of the venue.
Just been able to rack up so quick. Oh, okay, no up smash.
Jeez, this corner pressure, the up air catching the ledge hang, the back air catching the bounce off of the neutral B. Ploopy's ready for everything. Finally, though, Serdank is able to answer back with the up smash that is going to be unwavering. She's moving too solid right now. Dash attack going to whiff for Serdank. Ploopy, the bait and punish. She's a master at it right now. Stuck in this corner. Down smash. Dude, the bait and punish from Ploopy there was so solid, it just didn't work out. Had the neutral be out, and just mashed unpunishable aerials. It's so tough for Serdank to find an opening. We've been playing just patient enough to stay alive, but not patient enough to find advantage, although Serdank finally does just that.
Yeah, finally going to be
Ow!
low. Ouch, that one hurt.
Patient or feel things out a little bit more. The Captain Falcon is not warm. You're not in the Captain Falcon mindset. I like staying on pit. Ploopy doesn't care though. Ploopy's totally uninterested. 90%, almost got a berry. Serdank, very lucky to be alive. Wow.
Oh yeah,
He's not
alive. Not alive for very.
Off stage is Serdank, trying to work his way back. Well, watch out, watch out. Oh no! There was. Oh, Ploopy getting a little cocky. He can't take it though.
Yeah, I mean, Ploopy's just in a very good position right now, and it is going to be the fair instead to close out game number 3 for Ploopy. Loves it. He absolutely loves anything that Jackals can do to put himself in disadvantage. Peabnut will take it to the bank. As you can see, Fair following up with the bear, and that's actually going to take the berry so much so that it feels as though it's like a solid brick wall.
It does.
Trying to approach. Oh no, I thought the Jackal was going to be looking for the footstool, not able to get it, but the wolf flash into the up smash.
Here comes out. I was seeing a flash in my mind's eye. I'm glad Jackal didn't pull the trigger on that.
Yeah, and actually getting the F tilt to reverse it. Oh, back throw, not enough either. But Peabnut full flashed, and that is going to be Jackal. Started with that dash attack. Oh, the up smash, not going to be getting anything for Jackal, but from the side of the stage, back air going to be doing.
He's a beast.
He barely got hit with that side of the back air, but his air dodge forced every single option from Peabnut and was able to get that stock so decisively.
That was unbelievable. He goes out with the laser, a deep nair.
Jackal, however, still just trying to fish for these back airs. He wants anything to get Peabnut off stage, and that is exactly what you have, the landing back air from Jackal. Going to be taking that stock nearly on his last legs himself. At this side of the stage, Bear's going to take it.
That crash bomber, F tilt the threatening.
All right, Peabnut for the upper platform, and now as he is coming back to stage, you could see the nairs coming out from Jackal, but it's gonna be the up air instead, and you see cover for the up air instead.
I want so badly for Peabnut to bring us into a game 4 or a game 5 in this set. This set has just been so fun. I love watching the way that these two play against each other. Jackal's been approaching so effectively. Peabnut just hasn't been able to force Jackal in a very long time. Like, I guess since Light was Peabnut's bracket demon was the last time I saw a player fully force the issue against Peabnut like this. He's so good at controlling the pace of play. One of the best in the world, but Jackal doesn't worry about it.
Well, to recover instead of the dare that Peabnut was expecting to catch him. So good on Jackal for being able to do that. And now just looking for anything that he possibly can up to this upper platform. Peabnut still going to be finding those back air reversals and getting him on that side of the stage. Up tilt, taking it for Peabnut.
Still with a lot of work to do, and I wish we could do this forever, but time marches forward, as does Jackal. Peabnut in the corner, back air's threatened. You gotta be careful where you land, Peab. Jackal can't find it.
He is so close to kill percentage. You could just see Jackal up tilting under this upper platform. Anything to catch him lacking. It is instead gonna be the up smash to seal out Peabnut and Jackal, taking it 3-0 and sealing his spot in top 8 of this bracket.
What upsets this tournament had, Spargo fell to the loser bracket again very early, but still managed to qualify for a top 8, something that has happened to him repeatedly in recent tournaments. But the biggest surprise was the elimination of the tournament's second seed, Peabnut, who was knocked out after losing to Toon and Jackal. This top 8 has many Game & Watch players, like Ploopy, Monty and Miya, and also many Steve players like Toon, Syrup and Miya. Is practically the perfect bracket for Spargo, who is a master in these matchups, with a section of Jackal and Asimo who play other characters. Can Spargo win his first major in 2026? Find out in the next video.
Like and subscribe to channel for more content of this type.